I've been starting most mornings around 8 a.m. I open all my blinds through Apple Home, and then today I'm heading to a new coffee shop to start my day and get organized. Oh, and this is a day in the life here in Toronto with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I grabbed a matcha and a small pastry and started out by catching up on all my social apps like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, as well as reply to any business emails. And set some reminders and calendar appointments for anything important and scheduled during the day. Okay, so I ended up getting the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the natural titanium. I think this is the best color. I saw the gold one, it was okay. The white one looked really good. The matte black, just not really for me. I also, of course, have iOS 18 installed. This is my layout over here. As you can see, I got the transforming widgets. Although I gotta say, the new Photos app it's absolute garbage. What I'm really excited to test out here are the cameras on this device, as well as the new camera control button. We'll see how it actually works during a shoot, which we'll be going to pretty soon. After I was done my drink, I grabbed my stuff and headed out. First up, I'm picking up a car that I'll be using for the rest of the week. Okay, so I just grabbed the car I'm going to be using for the next few days here. This is the Mercedes S63 AMG. It is an absolutely crazy car, and I can't wait to actually test it out over the next little while. Especially in this gray color, just crazy. We got some stuff to do today. It's going to be a busy one. Let's head out. Alright, so we got the car, heading to a pretty cool location now to do a shoot with the car and the new iPhone. I'll see you guys there. Okay, just arrived at the shoot location over here. We picked this like really industrial, kind of like vacant plaza. There's like nobody around here. I think it's gonna be perfect. We got 3 cars all pulled up. Should be a nice shoot. Let's see how the iPhone performs. I linked up with my friends Adam and Patrick, and they brought their cars, Adam's 190e and Patrick's SLK 230. The concept for this shoot is to showcase the history of Mercedes design and evolution in its cars, as well as test out the iPhone's new camera capabilities, including slow motion, 4K video, and its upgraded cameras. And you can probably tell I'm a pretty big Benz fan, so this shoot really was a dream come true. The new camera control button is something that I appreciate, Apple adding something new, but it does take some getting used to with accidental presses and the sensitivity of the touchpad. I'm sure over time I'll get used to it, but now it's a bit of a learning curve. The iPhone's cameras for photos are of course amazing. They're vibrant, sharp, and the shutter is basically instant. I'll be taking more photos throughout the day, but so far, I'm very impressed. And for video in slow motion, well, just take a look at this. After we were done shooting, the boys headed out, and after reviewing the photos, I'm pretty happy. Alright, shoot's done. I think it went pretty well. The cars all looked beautiful. The iPhone did a great job capturing everything. We're at about 70% battery here on the iPhone. Shot a lot of 4K, 120 FPS video, bunch of photos, and we're done here. I left the shoot location and decided to drive around and grab a few things and enjoy the weather, and of course the car. Alright, haul from the mushroom plug. We got the truffle juice, a couple truffles in the bag, big box of maitake. It's my favorite mushroom. I'm gonna cook these up later. Pretty good haul for today. Then I made a quick stop at Kith. It's my first time going to the one here in Toronto, and it's a beautiful store with quite a selection of things and amazing pieces of clothing, but I didn't grab anything this time. Maybe I'll come back for some new kicks pretty soon. Alright, just picked up the iPhone 16 in blue, the regular model, and the brand new, barely changed AirPod Maxes. Okay, first up, iPhone 16. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. Yeah, Apple really nailed it with the iPhone 16 colors this year. Like, beautiful frosted glass, nice little gradient of the light to dark blue. This thing looks and feels really nice. Maybe I'll do a review on this one too. Okay, here we go. Brand new AirPod Maxes in the midnight color. Been waiting for these for a while. I've wanted USB-C on the AirPod Maxes forever. Got the case that I'm probably never going to use. All matte black AirPod Maxes. These are gorgeous. I ended up using the silver and white ones pretty much since they came out, and they don't look so great these days. I think these are gonna wear a lot nicer and works with a lot of the outfits that I wear too. So not the biggest change from the previous model, but I'm pretty happy with these. It's a beautiful day, one of the last nice summery days here in Toronto, and I had a lunch planned with my friend Liam, so I drove outside the city to meet up with him before we get started working on a new project. We hit up Adonis, which is a massive Middle Eastern grocery store with an incredible hot food bar, so we stocked up for a little picnic. Alright, got a crazy haul of food over here. We're gonna lay it all out on the hood, have a nice little lunch situation. It's gonna be great. We grabbed a bunch of small items, some dips, bread, and made some wraps to enjoy outside, and honestly Adonis never misses. Alright, pretty solid lunch. Liam and I are gonna head out now, hop in the car, head to the studio. Gotta show you something pretty cool. We drove off back downtown, but first, a quick coffee and dessert stop. Alright, we're out here outside the Arto Bakery. We got imported ice cream from Greece. It's like ice cream in a cone dipped in chocolate all the way from Greece to Toronto. That's beautiful. That's a 10.
Burrito cap's actually pretty, it's like the closest I've had. It's just a little larger than what you get in Greece. Usually it's like a small espresso thing. Got the caramel cone. Everywhere in Greece has these, every corner. The real deal. Straight from Greece.
And finally back downtown, we hit the studio. I've been working on a brand new design project for the past 2 months. I'm building a product, a modern, minimal lamp with swappable shades to customize throughout your home and as your design tastes change. Before starting production, I wanted to get Liam's thoughts on the final colors and shade designs. So I laid out all my prototypes and we got to talking and planning. And it's just so crazy to see all my designs and all the evolution laid out in one place, to see how much progress and how much I've learned about 3D design and actually making a real product. And finally, I had a shade and base design as well as a set of colors that I'm pretty happy with. There's still so much more to do, but this so far is a nearly finished project that's taught me so much. And after a few hours of work and hanging out in the studio, Liam had to head out and so did I. It was time to hit an event. Last week, Montreal brand Etudio Nixon invited me to their pop-up shop here in Toronto for their VIP opening, so of course, I had to pop out. This brand has some amazing pieces with large boxy silhouettes and some really cool materials. There's music, drinks, art, and lots of exclusive pieces for sale, and like all of the coolest people in Toronto, and some familiar faces. And after about an hour, I headed out for a little sushi date. The food was amazing, and of course, so was the company. After dinner, my battery is at around 30%, and it's been a pretty long day, so after dinner, I headed out to a quick stop at the arcade. I recently discovered this arcade bar called Tilt, and it's so much fun. All of the best games, NBA Jam, pinball, racing, shooting, ice cold beer, all the hits, and with friends or even alone, this place is incredible. On my way out and back to the car, I went on a little walk through Ossington to test out the iPhone's camera in the dark. It's one of the last warm summer nights and the whole city is out. Restaurants, bars, shops, the city is alive. And the iPhone's camera at night is pretty impressive. With its big sensors and night mode turned off, it can take some beautiful shots. But I gotta say, the camera control slider here at the end of the day, it feels a little bit forced after trying to use it all day. I probably will honestly forget that it's even there. After catching some nightlife, I hopped back in the car and headed home. After getting home and saying hi to the cats, I hopped in bed and used AirPlay to cast a show to my new bedroom TV. Dark matter is incredible. By the time I was ready to go to sleep, my battery was at around 15%, so I tossed it on the MagSafe charger, and now, time to go to sleep. Good night, and thank you for watching.